Hello, everybody. This is Lynda coming to you as a surprise tonight. Surprise to me, too. Well, no, Spirit's been preparing me today because there's some codes that I want to give you. I want to get out to you. And I want to do this because I will to do thy will. You know what I mean? Spirit's coming through so much so that I could just feel this surge of energy. And it's interesting. I'm going to give you guys some codes. I'm screen sharing right now so you can see. Um, I put the codes out, and that was yesterday, and I did it the day before, and a couple days or so. Spirit's been guiding, and I put it out, and then I also was guided to give 3 days in a row. So it was today, tomorrow, and June 1st, and the codes were absolutely blowing me away, just like all the numbers do. And welcome, welcome if you're here watching live. Thank you for joining me. These codes are just absolutely mind blowing, as is this energy that's been pouring through. It's been agitating, it's been uplifting, it's been cleansing, it's been purifying, but it's been really triggering and kind of poking at things that we need to, take a look at or heal or transform, or, the hangman perspective, seeing it from a different angle. So these codes just blew me away, and I had to share them because today is the first of the Trinity for the 3-day in advance codes, like I said. And I'm just going to start with, well, I already have the screen share up. So the link for this will be in the description box a little bit later. So for today, what I'm doing is, this is what Spirit has me doing now, combining the Zolkeen. So let's make sure I get the right day. You know how it is with time. So today's red cosmic earth, okay, and it's 117. I want to make sure you guys can see this. Yeah, good. All right, let me move this up a little bit. Okay. Hey, Betty, how you doing? I just shifted over to comments real quick. I hope you're having a wonderful night too. Nice to see you, sister. All right. So red cosmic earth 117. That's a 9, right? Well, if you take the gematria code, which is 141, it's a 6, and then the day code. So you see how the day codes are given there with 530 2023 is 537 equals 510 equals 6. Well, you have a 966 there, but you have a 9-6 vibration. It's a double 6, which we can get into what 6 means later. And it's actually, if you want to read through that too, I'll leave the link so you can go and read all the codes. But basically, it's a 963 vibration when you combine it with the day codes. Okay, it's pretty intense. And the 963 is mirrored Tesla codes. And the download that I got for that was a major energetic day for the collective. And in the blog over there, I break down what the 3, the 6, the 9 means, blah, blah, blah. And the thing, and I, what I channeled for that day. But the point is, today's the day for transformation. When you say what's good for me is good for all. So if you're healing yourself and you say, I want to send this out to the collective, you're doing it for yourself, you're doing it for the collective. Well, today's the day for all of us conscious light workers, grid workers, healers, everyone who is here doing what you're doing in your soul work. Today is the day to connect to the energetics, to disengage the false energy programs that have been overlaid. Okay, they still had some grips. We've disabled a lot of the grids from the old structures, and we didn't disable and transform everything just like blink your eye, it's gone. But the new ones were being installed like an overlay. Okay, so they still exist in the same space, but they still have tight hold on certain areas. So that's why we go to the sacred sites and we get the power and we send it out through the grid work to try to transform those areas where it would be like a cluster bleep, so where there's like a congestion or a big traffic jam, or however you want to see it in the ley lines, wherever there's congestion. It's like the same thing on our bodies, if you think about it. In our bodies, where all the meridians are and the energy and the chakras, right? Some of them get clogged, some of them don't work as well. Same thing with the ley lines. It's like the energetic print of Mother Earth, So here were all these sacred portals and all these different things, and we're working and installing this new great well, the old one's still there, but it still has some engagement in areas where we can totally transform all of that now. It's the reverse of all the siphoning mechanisms that they've used throughout their time to drain from the one, which is all of us, right? So now we use the codes in our favor. So whatever and today, tomorrow, and June 1st are it's a Trinity triple day for you to make special intentions, decrees. There's a transformation decree that I have in my blog a couple posts before the days. So if you go over there, you can get, oh, you know what? I'll just give you the website. It's rememberworldpeace.com. Yeah. And that should take you right to the blog. Anyway, I'll put the link later. So I want to go through some more of these because there's a lot of things that are happening. Everything that you intend now, just make sure when you're doing it, keep your quantum self fully connected. All right. Stay in your protected pod, do your energy work or transform whatever it is that you're doing. And when you send it out, visualize it just going out from all angles of you as if you are a sun and you are going supernova. So burst that energy out everywhere, every possible grid connection through your formations of chakras. Every grid formation that you're connected to, just blast it out like a sun. Okay. Go solar, you guys. Go solar. All right. Let's get back to the codes because these are the numbers. These are the things that don't lie. The numbers do not lie. Today is also, wait, let me get back to this really quick. Okay. So 6 was unconditional love, ability to support, nurture, and heal. Compassion, empathy, beacon of hope, embodiment of heart and soul, service to others, supportive, protective, romantic, caring, harmonious. So that was 6. Remember when I told you it was in there? I just found out how I can do this, and I'm assuming you guys can see it, but I can't see the screen if that's highlighting for you. So I'm just going to trust it is. And if it's not, okay, well, oh well. So the 369, I'll read that one too. Humanitarian, energetic, creative expression, inspirational, trust, higher self, divine, spiritual connection, optimism, healthy relationships, awareness, significant progress, psychic and other spiritual gifts, generosity, Nikola Tesla, key to the universe. All right, now, if you follow the Zolkeen, and you know today is the last day of the Red Serpent wave, 13-day wave spell. So today's a great day if you're donating your time, money, resources, that kind of thing. It's usually energy and time for a lot of us that it holds the master keys to your connection to yourself, your higher self, your soul, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Today's the day where if you're doing something, so this is where it comes in. If you're doing something, a healing for yourself, or you're thinking positive thoughts and sending somebody love, if you're sending something to one person, magnify, make the intention. You don't have to spend too much of your energy. It's not about spending it. It's about the intention behind it because light is so intelligent, it can duplicate itself. So you don't have to use an extra force from yourself to send it out to the collective. It's like, spoiler alert, you don't have to do that. So just imagine that your love light that you're sending out, if you're sending one positive thought, imagine that it duplicates. All right. And it's coming from source and it's doing it by intelligence, by design, because you created it with your thought to do that. I know that might sound a little crazy, but people that watch my channel, you get what I'm saying, right? Let me see. Okay. Lynda on a rant. Okay. Well, I want to tell you about the next 2 days because it's really exciting. Tomorrow is the first day of a new 13-day wave spell, and that 13-day wave spell is the white mirror. It's, let's see, May 31st. That's tomorrow. In the Zolkeen, it's white magnetic mirror. Oh, let me move down a little bit here. I'm reading my notes. I'm not actually reading it from my blog because I actually, this blog is accurate. You guys can read it as it is and follow along if you want. You can even open up another tab if you want, or you're listening to it and follow along as I'm talking about these things because I just got an overlay of more notes. So I'm going to read it from my handwritten notes. And so here we go. White magnetic mirror. It's 118, which equals 10. That equals 1. And in gematria, it's 228, which equals 12, which equals 3. And then the day codes, 531, 2023 equals 547 equals 16 equals 7. So that's a 137. There's your 1, there's your 3, there's your 7 right there. It's a master gateway because it's an 11. Okay. In tarot, 11 is associated with justice. And Spirit was showing me all this. I wasn't even planning to mix tarot and gematria, all of it. It's numerology behind all of these things. Now, listen, I want to tell you guys this. Whoever's watching, regardless of whether you agree, disagree, think this is crazy or not, anyone out there who's doing any part of this, please take this formula and use it in your own guidance, but please combine these. And I know it hasn't been done this way, because when you go over to gematria and you're looking in the database and there's words that have not been looked up before, you have the option to add it in. And well, a lot of these Zolkeen things like white magnetic mirror, they're being added to the database by moi. So I'm telling you guys, take this and run with it. Okay, do what you will with it and get these codes out, because when you're combining the Zolkeen and gematria and the day codes, you're going to have a whole different layer of numerology to play with on the next rung up mathematically. It's just fun. The numbers they don't lie. So it just becomes such this wonderful thing. And okay, I'm going off. Wouldn't be Lynda Light if I didn't go on my tangents. All right. I forget where I even left off, but it was a 137. That's where I left off. It's a major gateway, and it's associated with justice. Okay. I know there's a lot more in here you can read if you want. So recognizing that it is all about justice. That's tomorrow. This may be hitting you personally. It may not be hitting you personally. The extra layer of things that I was seeing was, if you combine the white mirror with gematria, you get a new beginning. It's 13. It's a magic number too, but the heaven on earth codes is the 37, but it's the new beginning of the 37. Okay, heaven on earth, 37 and it's 73. And the 1 is totally new beginning because it has the 10 backing it. Remember, 8 plus 2 is 10, and then 10 equals 1. Well, the 10 right here is the foundation for this 1. This isn't a solo 1. This is a powerful leadership 1. This is a brand new beginning 1, if ever there was one. Yes, I did. Okay, and it's also, where did I get gateway from? There's an 11 in here somewhere. Oh, 1111, right there. And there's the 6 I was telling you about earlier. Unconditional love is walking through the gateway. See the gateway here? I mean, it's just adding it, okay? 1, 3, 7. And then you got your 11 with the tarot. So if you really add in everything plus the 6, your 11 and your 6 here. Okay, if you just add it all up, this is what you get. You got your unconditional love walking through the gateway. And it's a brand new beginning. Solid leadership. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool how that's done? All right. Anyway, for those of you following me, I can't see any comments right now, and I'm just on a roll, so I'm going to keep going. I'll come back to it later and see if there's anybody with me. Okay, so June 1st, I'm at the last day now. Hopefully you're sticking around because this is some good stuff. All right. June 1st, 2023. It's Thursday, the day after tomorrow. It's a major 11/11 gateway day, people. It's a blue lunar storm. It's Keen 119, which equals 11. I should just be reading it from right here. It's probably a lot easier to do it this way. I like reading my notes, though. My handwritten is... Okay, well, you can see it. You can see it in here. There's the 11. There's the other 11. There's a 77. An 11/11/77 day. Now, some people might be looking at this going, I don't understand your logic. This is where people are caught on the poop loop, who are trying to figure out the numbers really bad. And it's like, you're not just following the flow of what comes to you. See, when you start getting in touch with your intuition and you start kind of listening and going with the flow of guidance, we're like, oh, turn here and take the scenic way home. Okay, I'll do that. Like when you start kind of following the flow of guidance and spirit, you kind of get intuitions about things. And the numerology never lies, and the numbers never lie. It's only us who don't see certain patterns. So here's the thing: each message that you get through numerology and through your own decodes is coming to you from your own core, whether it's your sun, your star system, family tribe, so wherever you're getting it from. Mine's been coming in from the galactic center. And lately, recently, even last few days, especially, but for a little while now, the information that's coming in is so powerful and on track for me, for what I'm seeing. So if I decode this and I see 1111, whereas somebody else sees 22, 5, 225, because 7 and 7 is 14, 4 and 1 is 5. So someone else might see 225 and then add that 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we got a 9 here. You can devise it down to a 9 vibration. Yes, my guidance will tell me where to stop to deliver whatever message wants to come through from the center for that code, because that code of vibration, and I'm getting a ton of information now about when it's spoken, even more so. Okay. When a ton of information starts coming through, you know where to follow it, you know what the message is, and you just put it out one way or another. You just you do what you do. I do a lot of writing, and that's kind of my thing, I guess. And yeah, I get lost very quick in spirit downloads. So there was a lot of grid work that was handled today, and the message was there's more people out there that, and this is why I'm even here tonight. Like, I don't really like going live, like, but here it is, and I'm showing up, and once I start delivering the message, it's okay. It's just that I feel like when we're broadcasting ourselves and we're showing our true divine light, it's like you're opening yourself up to be hurt again by attacks, right? And I've had so much of that, and I just clear the space. I constantly do a lot of energy work and I clear the space, but I have active gifts that spirit wants me to share too. So as I'm becoming more able to share some of the things that I'm sharing, I do, and I have. It's just that I'm trying to teach people that this is not a me thing. Um, every single person out there has their gifts, their ability when they touch in touch with spirit, their personal guidance system within, their ability to not be just in this world. So they're multidimensional connections. Whether you want to see that in this way, this way, this way, it doesn't matter. However you feel your personal connection is your choice. It's your ability, it's your personal experience. All right. I go off on so many tangents. I don't know where that's coming from that time, but guys, the codes are incredible. We got a major gateway day on June 1st, and I know the astrology lines up like that. As a matter of fact, um, I'm going to put this out there. And Bev, if you're watching, sister, I hope you're coming on Friday. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that we're getting Bev to come on the channel Friday to talk about some of the astrology again. Love doing that. Sister, thank you so much for all you've given to the channel and to the audience, because you have so much to offer and your insights are just incredible. You've taught me so much in astrology. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So we hope to see Bev Friday, and I'll keep you posted on that. So that's Thursday is a major gateway day, but think about it this way. If you just take the 3 days, today, until you go to bed tonight, is the ability to use the reverse Tesla codes to disconnect, to allow any engagement of realms that should not be hanging into your personal grids, your personal fields. Start there. And then allow it to expand out to all the grid work that you connect to, because then that's like, what's good for me, it's good for all, for the greater good of all, that kind of thing. You're sharing it, but you're really, really doing it. You're not just saying it. Saying it's one thing, intending it's something else. Combining them is great, but now visualize that, combine the trinity of your creative force, and make those intentions so that we can lift everybody in the light that is within themselves. Okay, I get a little lost there. All right, red cosmic arte. So that's the Tesla code today. Tomorrow is the beginning of a new wave spell. So at the very least for the next 13 days, you want to focus on something starting tomorrow and start a new project or begin something new or something you want to release or a new way of healthy lifestyle, eating changes, even if it's just slow exercise. Ooh, turn off the TV an hour earlier, or something that's that you've been wanting to do, start it tomorrow, because then you'll have 13 days to use the wave spell to your benefit. So knowing these things in advance is really, really cool. I mean, I'm just starting to get caught up with myself in a lot of this stuff. So it's funny. So we got that 13-day wave spell, weight mirror starting tomorrow. And then the major grid activation, major 11/11 day, and that's the first. And I know there's a lot of stuff going on astrologically, but I couldn't even begin to tell you. So hopefully Bev will join us. And let me come over here now and see. Hey, Amy. Hi. So, okay. Yeah, we hope Bev is coming on Friday night. And I think this is going to wrap it up, because I know I was just going off on a lot of tangents here with these codes, but there's such a powerful force. Yeah, Betty. Yeah, hold on one second. There's such a powerful force that's coming through and has to be shared, and that's what I'm doing. And it's a here. Let me do it this way. I think I can share this as a link. I don't know if that went through as a link or not. Let me know. But you have the website. That's where it'll take you. And then you can just read through the codes and find your own codes. Because when I was going over them again, the Spirit was just like, oh, there's way more in here you missed. I'm like, of course I did. Of course I did. Oh, the 77 notes. Yeah, hold on. Let me check that real quick. Was that this one? 77. Oh, yeah, 77. Deep connection to the natural and spiritual world. Heightened intuition, confidence, highly imaginative, creative, abundance of spiritual power. That's a powerful day. And that 11/11, that's a 11/11/77. That's Thursday. That's June 1st. Wow. Oh, it didn't come. Thank you, Blue Clarity. Hi, how you doing? All right, we'll just write the website down. Sorry. Remember world peace. Just remember, think of me, a teach peace and world peace, and remember world peace. I have a bumper sticker. Oh, I gotta tell you, want to hear a funny story? So I have a bumper sticker. It says world peace. Remember? With question marks, like sort of like that's a mission. And that was from my original store back in, let me see, 2004. I created that one. Anyway, I was at the car wash the other day, and I pulled in. People don't have any patience, let me tell you. Bless them, though. um, so usually, well, whatever. Long story short, this guy tries to cut in line, go around me. I beeped at him. He yelled at me. I yelled back, patience, little patience. And he goes around the back side of me and then mocks my bumper sticker. And he's going around like as if he saw it, and he's laughing like a psycho. He's like, world peace? As if it was a redundant, like, oh my God. And I'm thinking, was this guy going to pull out a gun and shoot me or something? No, it really upset me too. And it's just like, what? So people were just losing their, and you know what? If Bev was on here, I know what she would say. She would say, that's Uranus shaking things up. I know she would say that. Oh, let me see. The link doesn't work. Didn't work. Okay. I got it today in red. I screenshotted it. Oh, good. All right, there you go. So yeah, I actually started that in my first post was in 2012, and then I think I didn't do it again till the 15 or 17 when I really started writing more. Yeah. It's weird when you kind of go back and see who you are and what you were thinking back. Oh, I love my older self. Younger self, I mean. Older in the past, younger in the age. All right. Well, is this it? Is this it? You mean, am I done? You're like, can I go now? Is this it? Lynda, are you finished? Just don't start saying, listen, Lynda. I just played the Listen, Lynda video with the little kid. I just played that for my mom for the first time. And she was cracking up, almost crying, laughing. She thought that was so funny. I'm like, yeah, I get that a lot. Listen, Lynda. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess this is it. Betty, if you want to go, good night. Thank you for joining us. Just make sure, like, whatever you do and you intend it for all, because we have those reverse Tesla codes. Okay. The site, is that the site? LOL. I have started a new workout. I'm going to highlight that. The site. Yes. Remember the world. Yes. Remember worldpeace.com is the site where all these codes are. It's the blog. My regular sites that Ascension Maps. Well, you know what? I need a workout too. I'm doing my Mudra in motion, but it's I need something more intense. So not a lot of space in here, and you go outside and it's like people just look at you like crazy when you do it. So you got to find a nice little secluded area in the park, and then Spirit keeps telling me that I need to lead a class like at the park or something, or do something in the community and share it. And it's like, oh, come on. I guess I'm like the definition of a turtle, a Taurus turtle. Just slow and steady. I'll get there. I will get there in due time, my loves. Evil laugh now. All right, you guys. I think that's it. So I'm going to try to get Bev on Friday. And if you guys just take care of yourselves, make sure you focus on something you want to start tomorrow. Remember, it starts a 13-day wave spell. Intend for the all tonight. And think about it. When's that? Tomorrow? Okay, so you think about the all tonight. Tomorrow is a day of justice. It's a new beginning. It's heaven on earth codes. Remember that? And then the next day is the major gateway, Thursday. So just keep those 3 dates in mind: today, tomorrow, the next day. It's pretty bad if I'm telling you, just keep today, tomorrow, and the next day in your mind. Like, that's like, it's only 3 days. It really shouldn't be that hard, but time is so crazy. Oh God. Oh, you're welcome. You know what? As a matter of fact, right before we go, I'm just going to give you a quick blessing, you guys. So here, take a deep breath. Hold an intention. Send it out. Send it out on the grids. I start seeing the connections from the lower realms just popping off, breaking off like an old branch in the winter when it snaps off. These branches are dead. They don't belong here. They're snapping off. Let them go. Sorry. Sorry if that was a loud bang, you guys. That was my crystal. Maybe you needed that to knock something loose. I hope that wasn't too loud. Okay. Laugh as much as you can. Be jolly. Be caring. Be loving. Be kind. Be sharing. And I will see you all next time. Take care. Bye. Oh, thanks for being here. Bye.